So you guys, I have been feeling so sick, and I know that I may look fine. I know that I post all the time and everything seems fine, but I have not been feeling good within myself and my health for a very, very long time. And I've decided I'm starting this journey to figure out why I feel like because I don't think it's normal. I think I've realized that it's not normal. I've mentioned some of the symptoms over the years on my YouTube, but honestly, recently it's been getting a lot worse. I'm having a good day today, I'm not gonna lie. I don't look that bad, but I'm gonna list some of the symptoms I've been feeling. Acne is one. I have suffered really bad with acne, loss of appetite. I've been having sore joints in my fingers, like to the point where holding a makeup brush, like driving, really hurts my hands. I woke up really swollen, with a really swollen face. I have really low iron. I've been dealing with that for quite a while, and I eat a lot of red meat and a lot of other iron-rich foods, so I really don't know why that is, but low iron comes from like dizziness and like standing up too quick and your vision goes black, like kind of jazz. Very, very bad brain fog, memory loss, night sweats, and then I'm also always really cold, so it's like opposite sides of the spectrum. I don't know. I bruise really easily, and I get massive bruises that appear out of nowhere, like from nothing. I also have been experiencing really dark circles around my eyes, which I have never had, and the most prevalent symptom that I have that is honestly the most unbearable, and the reason why I'm like going to get checked and everything, is I have chronic fatigue. Like when I tell you guys, every single day I sleep for probably 14 hours and I wake up exhausted. Like I'm tired throughout the day. It doesn't matter what I eat. Like I can't do exercise. I struggle to get like a few tasks done a day. Like I'm honestly very lucky to have my job where I can work things around myself, because I find it so difficult to do anything, which makes life really hard, and I don't know why I'm so tired all the time. This year I don't think I've woken up before 12 p.m. maybe more than 5 times, and I'm not exaggerating. Like it's bad, and it just keeps getting worse. And the last kind of thing that I deal with every day is headaches. I don't know what's wrong with me, and we're gonna figure that out. So I actually have a thought. I think that I could have thyroid issues. Obviously I've been on Google and I've looked up all the symptoms. I'm gonna assume that I'm not dying. Could be hormonal, we don't know. I could just be a woman. These could all be womanly problems. In all honesty, I thought that all of these problems were very normal, you know, because apart from the fatigue, I don't really think about the other issues all that much. So I thought I could potentially have long COVID, but my doctor doesn't seem to think that it could be long COVID, so I don't know. I'm not gonna rule anything out, but I'm gonna try not to be too much of a hypochondriac. But anyways, I have quite a few tests to get done. I'm gonna get a blood test. I'm also going to get an ECG, which is like what monitors your heart rate. I'm also going to get a CT scan of my throat just to check that everything's okay in there, don't have any thyroid or any other issues. And I'm also getting a gastroscopy, which is a biopsy of your stomach. I don't know. It's just to check that your gut is all good. It's very interesting because I don't suffer with any gut issues. Like I feel like I can eat any food and my stomach's good. I don't get sore tummies. I don't get nausea. I don't get bloating. So I don't know why I'm really getting a gastroscopy. I think it's just to rule anything out. Yeah, we're not going to assume. We're just going to wait and see. But at the end of the day, there might not even be something wrong with me. It might just be me. But yeah, whatever the outcome is, I am just grateful to be in the position that I am. I'm so lucky to have access to healthcare and good doctors. I have a good support system. So overall, I'm very, very lucky that I'm even able to get these tests done and check my health, because I know a lot of people don't have the resources. And at the end of the day, I just kind of wanted to do this video because this is not really something I would usually do, but I was like, you know what? Yeah, I've been having these issues like my whole YouTube career. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna bring you guys along for the journey. So we'll figure it out. It'll be fine. But yeah, I will see you guys when I see you. guys, so it's been a little while and I actually just had a missed call from my doctor, so I'm gonna call them back. But just a little update, my ECG and my CT scan came back and they're all good, nothing's wrong with me, and I have an appointment on Friday, which is in 2 days, so I'm assuming they're calling about that. But yeah, I'm just gonna call them back in case, because they have been calling me back the last couple of times about the results, so I'm gonna call them back now and we shall see. All right, I actually just moved seats because I wanted to prop my phone down. I'm gonna call the doctor now. Hello? Hi, I just had a missed call from you guys. Leah Holton. Thank you.
Hi Leah, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. I just wanted to give you a call to let you know that the biopsy results have come back for the gastroscopy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to discuss this over the phone or on Friday when you come in for your appointment?
I think over the phone, because I think I just like prefer to know now, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, of course. So your biopsy came back as positive for celiac disease.
What?
I know. Well, I know this must come as a shock. I guess.
Yeah. I can never have pasta again. What the f? Like, how can I not eat that? Like, I don't understand. Like, I have no stomach issues. Like, this is I'm sorry for over exaggerating, but this is like the last thing that I was expecting to find out. Like, I was so confused why I was even getting a gastroscopy, because like, I don't have stomach issues, but it's like, would I rather feel like shit and tired and horrible all the time or not eat pasta? Like, I don't want to not eat pasta. Like, it's so oh my god, my makeup is ruined. Oh my god, I literally just had a mental breakdown because I just was not expecting that. If you don't know what celiac disease is, it's basically you can't have anything with gluten, and that's like everything that I like to eat. I know it could have been a lot worse. I'm honestly grateful I'm not fucking on my deathbed. It's still to hear that, especially when you are not expecting it. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, it's just all been so much. Anyways, I should probably go tell my mom. Yeah, I will see you guys when I see you guys. So it's been about a week since I last spoke to you, since I last had my little mental breakdown. Not so little. Since then, I have seen my doctor. I've done like a disease management plan. Like, a lot has happened, and honestly, I am feeling a lot better, especially now that I've learned a lot more about celiac disease. Yeah, I wanted to just like actually explain it to you guys and tell you what this all means, because I know disease is like a big word. So celiac disease is essentially an autoimmune disease. So whenever I eat gluten, my body attacks itself. So the part of the body that celiac disease actually attacks is the small intestine, and specifically the villi within the small intestine. If you don't know what villi is, it's basically the lining within your small intestine, and it's kind of like grass, and they are there to absorb all of the nutrients when you eat food. So when someone has celiac disease like me, my body is attacking the villi, which is essentially like mowing the grass away, which therefore stops me from absorbing any of the nutrients when I eat food. So this creates issues like inflammation and malabsorption. So as I said, I didn't have any stomach issues, which is why I was so shocked, but celiac disease can show in a lot of other ways, which are not as recognizable to celiac disease. So here is a massive list of potential side effects from celiac disease. And if you don't know what gluten is, it is found in wheat, barley, rye, malt. So essentially foods like pasta, as I am very upset about, pizza, bread, Maltesers, chicken nuggets. Some sauces such as soy sauce use gluten as a thickening agent. Gravy, pies, pastry, cakes, some lollies, cereals, some yogurt, even like the batter in fish and chips, and worst of all, Milo. Milo is gluten. So yeah, I did not know that so so much food had gluten in them, so it's honestly been really hard to try and find other alternatives for basically everything. And yes, celiac disease cannot be cured. It is a lifelong disease, and the only way to stop symptoms or to stop anything from getting worse is to completely cut out gluten. It is not the same thing as a gluten intolerance or any other type of intolerance. If you have celiac disease, you cannot have gluten ever, especially if you're diagnosed and you stop eating gluten. If you were to have gluten again, you can get really, really sick. And if you do have celiac disease, you can't even have food that has been cross-contaminated with gluten. Even a small tiny molecule of gluten can really damage your villi. And the big question that a lot of you are probably stressing about, how do you get celiac disease? It is actually genetics. So I didn't personally do anything wrong. I was born with this. I've had this all my life. However, the symptoms have only started showing maybe the past year and a half. But not everyone with the gene mutation of celiac disease develops the disease, and not everyone who develops the disease has one of the known genes associated with celiac disease. There are obviously multiple factors that are thought to trigger celiac disease, such as physical stress or getting really sick, pregnancy, and emotional events. I personally don't know what triggered mine. So celiac disease actually affects 1 in 100 people. But only 30% of people who have celiac disease are properly diagnosed. And that's why I find it really important to come on here and really teach you guys about celiac disease, because if left untreated, people with celiac disease have a 2 times greater risk of developing coronary artery disease and 4 times greater risk of developing small bowel cancers. Untreated celiac disease can also lead to other autoimmune diseases such as type 1 diabetes, multiple sclerosis, osteoporosis, infertility and miscarriage, neurological conditions such as epilepsy and migraine, and heart disease and intestinal cancers. But the good news is that most of the damage done by celiac disease can be reversed, because when you stop eating gluten, your small intestine will start to repair itself. So yeah, I'm honestly so beyond grateful that I found out now rather than later, because obviously it could have led to a lot worse things. And it's honestly relieving, because for a very long time I thought that I was just lazy and unmotivated, but now I can say that I was clearly exhausted for a good reason. But yeah, I'm honestly like super excited to start feeling normal again and having energy. I think this is a massive lesson to trust your intuition. If you feel that something is wrong with you, go get checked. I was very insistent on getting multiple tests done, because I really felt that I knew that something was wrong with me, and I understand that it could have been so much worse, and I did really over-exaggerate. When I found out, I was honestly devastated, because I love food. But I honestly think this is an amazing opportunity for me to be able to spread awareness about celiac disease. So many people have it and are not treated for it properly, or do not know that they have it. This past week I've been like trying to go out to normal restaurants and order as someone who is gluten-free, and it is a little bit embarrassing to be like, please be careful, cross-contamination. But every place that I've been, everyone has been so incredibly understanding and helpful, which honestly I was not expecting. Even when I've gone food shopping and I've asked questions about like, is this a good option for gluten-free, like people have been so kind and have like shared their own like personal experiences with me. Yeah, it's only been 1 week of eating gluten-free, but I already feel a lot better, which is honestly crazy. It does take 6 to 12 months to start feeling good, and I know that, you know, Milo and pasta are honestly a part of my freaking personality, so it's really sad to let go of that. But I've tried gluten-free pasta and it's really good. I still need to find an alternative to Milo, so I don't know how I'm gonna live without that. But yeah, essentially I just really wanted to share this, because if I can help at least one person, that is my main goal. I guess it is true that hot girls have stomach problems, so thank you for joining me on this very dramatic journey. This is a new me, and hopefully I will have a natural from within glow up within the coming months, and I'll be healthy and I'll be not tired. I love you guys so much. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at leahholton_, and I will see you very soon.